Hello everybody, and welcome to the 5th episode of the Sutton United Career Mode. In today's episode, we are going to look at signing a backup goalie. We need to scout a few more. I'm not going to show you that. I know it's pretty boring for you guys to just see me scout all the players. So I already scouted them actually, and they finished within 21 days. One thing I wanted to talk about is there's 39 games left in the season. Now, that could increase depending on if we make it to the playoffs or if we advance in the cup, and we only have 7 games left to play. Now, I noticed a comment in one of the previous videos where they were hoping I play 1 game per video, which I think that's not a bad idea. However, there's 17 episodes per season, and, well, I already played 3, like I said. That leaves us with 13 episodes left with 7 games left to play. Now, do I make an exception for this and just do 1 game per episode, or do I just stick with the original rules? Of course, this is my first series, so I would like to be a little bit lenient with the rules, as I'm not perfect. I don't know what rules should be made. However, please leave in the comment section what you think about playing 1 game per episode. And yes, I do plan on actually playing a game this episode. So, let's advance a few more days. We have Newport. They are our next game. It is away. They have 5 points. I just checked the standings. So, I believe we are still in 8th. Yes, we are in 8th. And Newport, they're in 23rd. So, if we don't win this game, it's not looking good for us. With that in mind, I'm going to simulate this game, and I'm going to play a little bit more of a difficult opponent. Now, actually, looking at the calendar, we only have 1 game per week, so I think it's okay to use the first team for this game, and possibly for the rest of the month. Let's look at next month. Yeah, we'll be using the first team a lot coming up. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Let's go to match day against Newport. They are standard playstyle. We are still on tiki-taka. Kickoff. We're going to go tactical view and simulate match. Alright, so we are in the blue. They are in orange. They get kickoff for the first half, and let's see if we can get 3 points from one of the bottom teams in the league. Alright, they are working through the middle now. A nice through ball, cut back, and a goal right away. From their left center mid in the 9th minute, Charlesy. Can we tackle them? He cuts it into the box, and there's some space, but our goalkeeper with a nice save. They're all over us so far. They have the ball on the outside of the box. Another shot off, but this one goes wide. We have a lot of possession in midfield. We play a nice ball to our striker, Cashkit, with a nice finish. I'm not sure why he's in the starting lineup, but that's fine. He bags a goal, and we are tied 1-1 right before halftime. Alright, so it is halftime now. They have 72% possession to our only 28. We've had 1 shot and they've had 3. But the most important stat is it's tied 1-1. Charlesy in the 9th minute with Cashkit in the 39th. Let's go make some substitutions because I don't think Cashkit should actually be there. Right, so we need to bring on O'Brien and Smith. Beautyman's coming off for Gape. Okay. That is it for substitutions, and let's start the second half. Their right winger cuts it back again, and they score. Their left winger, Young, in the 58th minute. That's frustrating. I don't know how we are losing to Newport County, but it is what it is. We have the ball on the inside of their box now. Can we get a shot away? First attempt is blocked, and second one is cleared as well. We have the ball in their box now. A nice, good teamwork, and O'Brien with our second goal in the 77th minute. That's a nice comeback for us. Can we get a third in the remaining 13 minutes? Let's see what happens. They're working down the right wing now, and they cut it back. They find their striker, but a nice clearance. Can we break down the left wing? That's a nice ball to our striker, however, it is cut out. Now they're trying to counter us on the right wing. They play it center. There's some space in our defense. That shot goes wide, thankfully. And that is full time. 2-2. We have Cashkit in the 39th minute and O'Brien in the 76th. They got Charlesy and Young for their 2 goal scorers. overall, it actually looks like they deserve to win. However, well, we'll take a draw when we can get it. It's kind of frustrating considering Newport is pretty low in the standings, but let's see if I can get a result in our next game. Alright, so we advanced a few more days, and now the next game is against Bradford. And I noticed whenever I was editing the previous episodes that the commentary from the games was actually louder than my voice. So I just turned off the commentary, and that should not be a problem anymore. Let's go into this match day, but first I want to take a look at any emails. We do have a monthly scouting report. Let's see what that looks like first. We have 3 players here. So this one's a right winger, it looks like. He's right-footed, but not a lot of potential and not a high overall, so we're going to get rid of him. Next up, we have a 16-year-old who looks pretty decent. However, his overall is really low, so we'll let him stay there for a while. And then a 15-year-old, we don't know where he plays. His overall is pretty decent, though, but I think it's okay to let him stay as well. Okay, so they are going to be scouted more, and then we are going to jump into this match day right away. Alright, so I have updated the team sheet, and this is what it's going to be like for the next game. We have basically our first team out. Cashkit was starting last game, but we swapped them out for the normal starting strikers, and Gape is back in center mid instead of Beautyman. And I've decided I'm going to play this match. The next game is against Grimsby, but I think our... Alright, so this is the team that we are going with for this match. O'Brien and Smith are back at striker, as long with Gape at center mid. And I'm going to play this match actually, as Grimsby is the next team that we're playing, but I have confidence in our simulated team to get a win. Alright, so we got kickoff for this game in our yellow kits. Bradford is in white, and let's see if we can get a good result. Patrick with a nice hold-up play, down to Gape. Back down to Patrick. Back to Gape. Smith could be through here. Can he finish? He has a nice finish in the bottom left-hand corner. That is our number 9. A good way to start the game. We are up 1-0 in the 5th minute. Come on, Smith, make a nice run. Smith with a nice run. Can you win it? No, their center back cuts it out. Alright, so I wanted commentary on this, so I went back to instant replay. Kizzy gets the ball at right back, and then their left winger, I believe, he just comes in and takes out Kizzy. Now, Kizzy has been injured on the play. I'm pretty sure I will have to substitute him. Well, let's substitute him just to be safe. So we have Jackson here at right back, and we'll do that for now. So Kizzy out in the 13th minute. They're working the ball through midfield now. They find their striker, but Good Life with a nice tackle. They have the ball on the right wing. They play it back to the right back. Can he cross it in? And wow, he pulls the shot wide. I thought that was a for sure goal for them. They had nice build-up play on the right wing. I'm not sure who was crossing that in. Maybe the right back or the right winger. Finds their striker, but the striker pulls it wide, thankfully. Still 1-0 up in the 23rd minute. Smith finds Patrick down on the right wing. Can we get it into them? O'Brien center. O'Brien tries to finish near post, but their goalkeeper with a nice save. Can we get anything from the corner kick? Eastman whips it in. Smith center, but he could not get it. O'Brien back to Eastman. Finds Sheriff on the edge of the box. Can we finesse it? No. Smith tries to tackle it, but he gives it right back to them. They're through on the left here. Will he try to cut it back? Yes, there's one cut back. Another one. Can we block them? They find someone center, who finds their striker again with a nice save from our goalie. That's the second time their striker has missed an amazing chance. The following corner kick right before halftime. Let's pull out the goalie a little bit. We cannot get it. However, our center back comes and clears. Alright, so it's halftime. 1-0 up. I believe, who scored for us? Was it Smith? I think Smith scored for us, and Kizzy was injured. So, I don't think we need to make any changes yet. No, not just yet. And let's start the second half. Sheriff could be through here. He breaks through their defense. And a nice finish from one of our new signings. Sheriff in the 58th minute to put us 2-0 up. What a nice finish there. I'm going to show you the replay as he broke through their defense just with ease. This was just a normal pass to him. And then he finds a small gap to get through. Perfect. Their striker with another chance who pulls it back. And this one is finished by Chapman just 2 minutes after we scored. That is frustrating. I wasn't too worried when their striker had the ball, but this time he learned his lessons and decided not to shoot. Oh well, it's 2-1. Let's see if we can hold them off for the remainder of the game. Oh, that could be a red card there. He might have been through on goal, but I thought I could get the tackle in. No, it was not a red card, it looks like. Oh, it was a red card. Okay, Gape is sent off. That's frustrating. With that red card, it's going to get a lot harder for us to defend. They could be through here. Our goalie with another nice save. Our goalie is really keeping us in it. Chapman's coming off. What are they going to do from the corner kick? They try to whip it in. We win the header. Sheriff out to O'Brien. Nice hold-up play. We're going to play it to Greilinger. Greilinger to Sheriff again. Back to Greilinger. There's nothing too risky. They tackle us in our own half, but it goes out for a throw-in. Greilinger up to O'Brien here. Can Sheriff make a run? He does make a nice run. However, it is cut out by their defender. Too long of a touch there. That's a nice tackle in midfield. Finds Eastman. Can he find Smith? Can Smith break away here? Too tight of an angle. Let's pull it back to Sheriff. I don't know why he's playing center mid. A nice through ball. And a nice finish. Who is that? That's O'Brien, right? Sheriff with a goal and assist this game. That is the 78th minute, and we should be good for the win here. They're through on goal, actually. And our goalie with another nice save. I don't know how he made it through us. But thankfully, we did not concede another one. Pull out the goalie a little bit. However, they win the header, and it goes wide. Okay, just 10 minutes remaining in the match. Patrick with the ball now, who finds Smith. Smith could be through here. And a nice save by their goalie. I thought that was going in, even though he got a palm to it. Alright, let's see if we can get anything from the corner kick. Eastman whips it in. Patrick's there, but it goes above him. Are they able to counter from the corner kick? They have a lot of space. That's a beautiful pass. Who finds their striker, and their striker finishes. From the preceding corner kick that we just got from an amazing save by their goalie, they make it 3-2 with just 5 minutes remaining. We should be fine, but it's still a bit dangerous for us. Greilinger with the ball on the left. Can he play it to Sheriff? Sheriff made a nice little run there. He ball rolls it inside, but it's cut out by their right back. Just 1 minute remaining in the game now. Patrick has the ball in midfield. Plays it back down to Sheriff. Finds O'Brien. Greilinger's there. Who finds Sheriff? We tried to get it to Greilinger. There's 2 minutes of added time. This is probably their last chance. They play it back. I hope they know they need to score. There's no urgency from them at all. The game should be over here. Okay, finally it's called in nearly the 94th minute. Alright, so we got a win here. It was 3-2. Let's see the match facts. Overall, Bradford actually had more expected goals, but I believe we played very well. Let's look at the performance. So we know Sheriff got a goal and assist. He played the best for us, man of the match. Smith and O'Brien with a goal each. And then, let's see, Greilinger with the worst performance out of our team. I don't want to count Kizzy because he got injured in like the 12th minute. A bit disappointing from him, but I expect more in the future. And yeah, good life with a nice performance at center back, but yeah, that's all for now. Let's go into the post-match interview. What will they have to ask us today? Let's see, maybe about Sheriff getting a goal and assist as a new signing. Okay, so Gape is going to be suspended after today. Right, there's a red card from Gape. I'm going to say these are things a part of the game. Yeah. It happens. I mean, I thought I could get the ball. It was a nice attempt for the ball, but missed the ball completely, and he was through on goal. So, it is a red card. Alright, so up against Bradford City again. You really turned things around. Okay, so apparently we lost the last match, maybe. It's always about hard work. We were better prepared for today. We pride ourselves in our resilience. I don't really know what to answer here. I'd say we prepared ourselves better for today. We had our first team ready. Everybody was good. And a nice performance from the team overall. Are you satisfied with the win? A routine win today. Are you satisfied? We want to be consistent, right? We drew our last game against, was it Newport, I believe? Who's 23rd in the league. We really need to get a win there. I'm glad we got a win here against Bradford, who was like 13th in the league. So it's a better opponent, but we really need to be consistent. So that is what I'm going to answer with. And let's see what the next game has to offer against Grimsby. Alright, so let's advance a few more days. We got an inbox, actually. Okay, those are a few scouting reports. Player suspended. No player chats. Okay. Alright, so Grimsby away. They're on 16 points. We are on 20. 20 points actually has us in 4th place, which is pretty darn good, actually. So we are just a point behind Wrexham and Manfield. They are in 2nd and 3rd. Stockport is in 1st with 22. Alright, Grimsby is actually in 10th place. 4 wins, 4 draws, and 3 losses. However, we have decided to simulate this match, right? Of course, Gape cannot play, but we can start O'Brien and Smith. Gape is out. Let's see. Do we have any other center mids that can come in? We can put Clay in. Alright, so this is the team that we're going to go with. Clay is now in for Gape, who is out 1 game for a suspension. And we are going to tactical view sim this game. Alright, Grimsby Town FC is in the black, and we are in the blue. They get kickoff to start the game. They try to break down the midfield right away. Who plays it to their striker, who finds their right back. Their right back tries to cut it back, but he loses possession. Alright, they could be through here. Their number 7 plays to the left wing. The falling cross is cleared. Can we win the ball back in midfield? They find their striker. A nice tackle, but we give the ball right back. And Wilson with the finish in the 29th minute. Okay, so we're 1-0 down to Grimsby Town. Can we equalize before halftime? That's a nice ball up to number 40. 9 with a shot on target and a nice save by their goalie. However, that is halftime. We've had 1 shot. They made a save. And they've had 3 shots and 2 chances. Almost double our possession. But yeah, we are down 1-0 at halftime. Do we need to make any substitutions? Not really. So we're going to roll with this for the second half. Alright, we get kickoff. See if we can equalize. We give the ball right away. Who finds number 42? They're on the right wing trying to cut it back. Finds number 2. And then we win the ball in our box. Number 40, O'Brien, I believe, is in a lot of space. However, we give the ball away. O'Brien could be through here. Finds number 8. Pulls it back to Reilinger. Sheriff is there. Tries to whip it in, but we lose the ball. They're playing the ball through midfield. There's a little bit of space in our defense. They could be through here. The falling cross is cleared, though. O'Brien with the ball on the left wing. We just keep giving it back to him, but Sheriff could be through here. Their right back comes to clear. However, Sheriff wins it back, and it falls to our number 9. However, he is offside. I believe he scored right there as well. That's frustrating. Number 7 here on the left wing follows it in with a nice cross, and Clifton gets their second in the 83rd minute. Well, that is going to be game for us, I believe. We cannot come back 2-0 down. Alright, let's see what happens, though. Number 40, O'Brien's through, and then Smith actually gets a goal just, 4 minutes after they scored. Maybe I spoke too soon. Can we get a goal with the remaining 4 minutes left? It's highly unlikely, but it is possible. However, we have to win the ball right back. O'Brien cannot get on it, and that is game. Smith with an 86-minute goal, but that is not enough to come back from their 2 goals. Alright, maybe we should have made some substitutions. Maybe that's my fault. But Grimsby Town, it's not a bad team to lose to. As you can see, Mansfield actually tied as well. They were only 1 point ahead of us. We are now in 6th place. Our rival, AFC Wimbledon, is right on the same points with us. However, they are in 5th place because of goal difference. Our next game in the next episode is going to be against MK Dons, who is probably in 9th place, right? They're in 10th place, okay. They have 18 points. Okay, so one more thing I would like to do before the end of this episode. I would like to start scouting some center backs because I remember we only have 3. And one of the comments in one of the previous videos reminded me of that. So what we're going to go is we're going to add a new instruction. We're going to go defense to center back. We don't want them to be too old, so let's put them at what, maybe 20. We'll go 28 years old, and then first team quality. So we're going to let that happen, and let's see what happens in the next episode. Hopefully we have some very good center backs for us to scout. And yeah, I will try not to show you any more scouting reports. I will do that off of the camera so you guys are not bored out of your mind. Actually, I see right here we have 9 inboxes. It's just a bunch of scouting reports coming back, I believe. Nothing too concerning. Gape is now available, and we have a youth squad monthly report. We will look at that real quick. So this goalkeeper is actually turning out to be very good. 16 years old, 54 overall, but he has 93 potential. Alright, and the remaining 3 are not terrible actually. 80 potential on this guy, 86 and 85. So we're going to let them stay for a few more months until they decide to leave. We do have a player chat by Pereira. He is not playing regularly, and maybe we should give him a little bit more playing time. Patrick has yet to do much on the right wing, so Pereira could be a good option there. So yeah, we'll tell him, I've got you in mind, don't worry. Alright, and that should be all for this episode. We are going to play maybe MK Dons in the next episode. They are 10th in the standings. Maybe we'll play that game, I'm not sure. But if you're enjoying the series, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as I plan on continuing this series for a very long time. Please comment whether or not I should play 1 game per episode. I'm really curious what you guys think. And that is all for this episode. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Goodbye.